Hello, everyone, and welcome to Harv's World for episode 16 of Off the Grid. It's been a busy few days. As you could see, I've been hauling a lot of timber out of here. Been working back over here. I did some more work around the homestead just to clear out some extra trees, but yeah, we are really starting to push in back there. And made a good chunk of money. Got a good leg up on that contract that Hugo's been trying to fill. Brought in about $325,000. And as I was working on all that timber, I was thinking I needed to make a few changes around here. And you're going to be shocked. You'll be a little bit shocked. So, to say the least, I made a trip back into town. I did make a trip back into town and picked up a few things for the homestead. Had a couple ideas while I was there. Now, I did take some equipment with me to get rid of. And I don't have everything. I'm actually waiting on a delivery for some bigger items that I just couldn't haul on this trailer. But let me just pull up here. See if we can get on a little more level patch of ground here. And you can see we've got, whoa, that's coming off. I'll have to get that off easy. A fully loaded trailer of new equipment. And we're missing a few things. Anybody notice the one thing that's missing, dramatically missing, sadly to some degree missing? You'll be shocked to hear that the John Deere skid loader has gone away. I know, right? I love that thing. I really did. But, so, I went into town, and of course I met up with Ed, because I haven't seen him in months. And I brought the skid steer with me, just in case, because I knew that, well, it was kind of reaching the end of its usefulness. You know, I'd already said that we had, especially with the tree harvester, we had, made a lot of that equipment obsolete, and that's exactly what had happened. Now, the only thing I was using it for was a stump grinder, and I'll give you a little tour back here real quick before we get into this equipment. And it was doing great, but I had the opportunity to go to a swap meet while I was back. It was kind of planned. So you can see I really cleared this area pretty dramatically. A lot of trees came out of here. I think I'll have plenty of room to put a pasture in here for some cattle. And who knows, maybe something else. And then I did clean up this tree line along this field a little bit just to give me more room to work. So that's where I've been, back in town, and at the swap meet I managed to do a few trades, a few swaps, bought a couple of items directly, but I've got everything that I need at this point, for the most part. There's always something new. That's one thing that I've been finding out. There's always a new piece of equipment that you can use, or there's something different that would be really helpful, and that's just the nature of the beast. So, and I'm just jumping in here to lower the ramps on this trailer so we can start unloading equipment. So the first thing that I've got here, well, I think it's kind of obvious. Some guy had hacked together this water trailer. As my voice breaks for some unknown reason, I must be hitting puberty. Yeah, this water trailer. Look at this. This thing is great. So I'll be able to haul water for my livestock. Should be able to just go right over to my well. Let's give it a shot. I mean, just because I fill it with water doesn't mean I need to empty it right now, but I should be able to pull right up to my well here. Try not to run over anything. And yeah, there we go. 2,000 liters of fresh, clean water that I can just cart wherever I need to. So that's going to be great for the homestead. Water is always a necessary thing. Now, like I said, I was using the, I'll just park this up over here. I was just using the skid steer. That beautiful John Deere that has carried us so far. It's actually a little bit emotional. You know, the John Deere started us out in this adventure, and it's gone. But it was for a good cause. It really was. And I was just using it for a stump grinder, and well, it deserves better than that. But I picked up this bad boy. This is a stump grinder. It'll even chew up logs if you need it to. So, yeah, I went for that. I'll own it. I admit it. Just park this up over here for right now. Oh, this next piece. Now, if you'll recall, I had the pallet handler for the skid steer. Well, that would not work. But they have one for a telehandler also. And so I picked up the telehandler version right here, which means I need to run over and get the telehandler to get this off. That's okay. That'll give me a chance to show you the logging that's been going on, the forestry. Now, I haven't had a chance to get back into the fields. Really been focusing on getting that money in. Now, the plus side is I did manage to pay off $275,000 of that $400,000 loan. So, at least in that regard, I'm in good shape. I only owe another 125. Yeah, you can really start to see back here exactly how much has been going on. We are really clearing out a big space here. This is almost as big as the homestead, and it took far less time. Although logging is a very, and I will say very, time-consuming process. Come on. I want to put this in a place where I can still see it. And I don't know, maybe I can just use the telehandler to unload the rest of that equipment too. I'm not sure. We'll find out. But I have an exciting prospect for our fields. Very exciting. Should fill a very nice need. In fact, I don't know why I didn't think of it before. But when I came across this stuff at the swap meet, I couldn't resist. And yeah, it's going to give us another new crop that we can put in that we didn't have access to before. Alright, let's see if we can just grab this lifter right off of here. Uh-oh. I didn't hit that straight, did I? That's still not very good. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? I must be going off the edge. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I just wasn't hitting it straight. There we go. Nice thing about having this on the telehandler is, you know, I'll just be able to reach out and grab stuff as I need it. So that'll be helpful. Alright, let me run back over, grab the John Deere, and I'll catch back up with you in just a second. Okay, here we go. Let's see, how am I going to get that off of there? wonder if I can get close enough for it to hook up and just pull it off. Hey, there we go. Look at that. Just like I said. Perfect. Perfect. Yes, very nice indeed. Looks a little funky, doesn't it? Just a little bit. Well, I'm not going to give too much away just yet. No, but it's a pretty sweet little piece of equipment, let me tell you. And one more thing. Not counting the stuff that's coming later, probably tomorrow. It's late in the day already. It's almost 5 o'clock. That's the problem with going back to town. Oh, I see what the problem is. It got loaded backwards. I wonder if I can lift this off too. Hey, yes, I can, in fact. There we go. Outstanding. Anybody want to take a guess? Anybody want to guess at all? You'll be surprised when I tell you what it is. Oh, well, I think it's already been given away, but that right there is a potato planter. We could plant potatoes. How outstanding is that? We can get some potatoes growing. That's going to be remarkable. Potatoes will keep you alive. One thing I did before I moved up here, I watched a movie called The Martian with Matt Damon. If you've never seen it, I recommend it. But yeah, it's a pretty nice, pretty sweet movie. I recommend it wholeheartedly. And he lived on potatoes. We're getting a pretty nice source of food. I mean, we've got eggs now, we've got barley, we've got wheat, sunflowers, and now we're going to have some potatoes. Probably just enough time to throw some fertilizer and maybe cultivate this field before it's time to shut down for the day. This is going to take some practice. Not used to driving from this perspective. There we go. That's working a little bit better. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Luckily, the fertilizing doesn't take very long. And that was a lousy pass. Let's go over to this side. Maybe it's just my choice of sides, right? It's my choice of sides. I'm not doing it right. That was better. Come on, that was better. Give me, yeah. Still missed a little spot back there, but that's easy enough to touch up. It's quite the different, quite the different view from this perspective, isn't it? They didn't put that stack in the best place. I guess it's still not bad though. Nope, missed a spot. Anybody else, like, make themselves a little bit crazy by just having to make sure that every little tiny spot has been covered? It's obsessive. I know it's obsessive, and I just can't help it. Like, I've got to make sure everything was absolutely covered. Okay, we had a couple little spots here. And then there was that little strip right out here in the middle. And then that's going to cover this field. We will be all set up then. There we go. Looks pretty good. Not bad for first time doing it that way, I guess. And I figure since we've got this fertilizer spreader out, we might as well get it all done. So let me knock this out, and I'll be right back with you. That pretty well wraps up the fertilizing. Very good, very good. Both our fields have their first fertilizer on. Outstanding. And maybe, I don't know, it's 6:30. Just park this up over here for the moment. Maybe we can get some... Come on, Harv. Maybe we can get one of them cultivated. Uh-oh. Did I unfold that too soon? No, I guess we're okay. So, I think the smaller field, this one here, our field A, our first field, whatever you want to call it, I think we will put the potatoes in here. And yeah, I know I'm technically plowing and not cultivating, but in the long run it all works out the same, right? Although, for soil conservation, and we should practice good soil conservation, it's better to cultivate than to plow, right? I believe that's the case. Pretty darn sure that's the way of it. Start paying attention to where I'm going. I'm gonna just have to start trusting that I know where my tool is. Yeah, the one on the back of the tractor, thank you. Oh man. Oh, we're nailing it. We got it. We got this. Alright, let me finish off this cultivating, and I will catch up with you in just a minute. Hopefully we can get it done before the sun sets. Well, unless I miss my guess, that's gonna take care of the plowing. Yeah, looks pretty good. Got that fertilizer on there. But, man, when the sun goes down around here, it really starts to lose the light. And I think that has a lot to do with, you know, how much vegetation there is, how many trees there are. This does give you a chance to see the homestead at night, or at least a little bit in the dark. I don't think you've had that opportunity yet. So, come on. We can do this. We can do this. See, this is exactly why I decided to just go ahead and use this plow subsoiler, because, well, that would have been interesting, wouldn't it? Because there was too much other equipment in the way to get to what I needed. Yeah, so this is the homestead at night. At least when it's darker. We've got light set up out here now, so I could work later if I wanted to. But no, I think we'll wait till tomorrow morning, and then we'll get started again. You can see we've got the light here on the silo. That's always nice. And what else do we have for nighttime? I think we've got a switch over here. Yeah, see? I mean, that's our power generator. It should be lit, right? And of course, this shed is lit. And then I did put a light pole up here, so we don't have to be afraid of the dark anymore. Anyway, where's James? Hey, James. Hi, James. What are you doing? There you go. Dinner time, buddy. Dinner time. Okay, well, I am going to go grab some shut-eye, and I will see you in the morning. Oh, that was a good long night. I needed a good long sleep there. 12 hours. Good 12 hours. Those trips back to town, they really take it out of you. You know, it's 7 hours there, 7 hours back, and then there's always so much to do while you're there, so it is what it is. But yeah, I think it's potato planting time, isn't it? I think that's exactly what it is. I need to start putting some stuff away. Get these potatoes planted, and then I can go see if that delivery has come in yet. That's going to be exciting. There we go, all full of seed and ready to rock. Come on. I kind of feel like the Ursus has been neglected lately. I should probably get that out and do this. At least something with it. Alright, let's see what we got here. So if we drop this down, start down our field. Hey, it looks like we're planting potatoes. Look at that. I should pay somewhat attention to where I'm going. It's not planting very much potatoes. It's another, you know, we're in that situation again where it's narrow. But, again, we don't need 10,000 horsepower and 5 miles wide, right? No, we most assuredly do not. Alright, let's see if we can get a little bit different perspective on this thing. And we'll go from this side. That's just ripping grooves right into the dirt, isn't it? I knew potatoes had kind of a special planting technique. I didn't realize how dramatic it was, though. Never planted potatoes before. I'm really making a mess out of the job, but the job is getting done. I guess that's what really counts, right? Right. Right. Potato planting complete. That's the way to start your day. And let's see, it's 9:30. Yeah, I think we might be safe. I think we might just be safe, but I'll drop this right here. This is going to take some finagling. A little bit of finagling. Because I'm going to have to make 2 trips down to the the mailbox. Because if everything came that I'm expecting to show up, I'm gonna need the this thing I'm driving over here to get right now, the telehandler. And I'm also gonna need a tractor down there. Well, the pickup will do it. I'll run the pickup down. But I shouldn't even have brought the telehandler back over here. I should have left it up there. So let me run up there and grab what I need. And actually, you know, I will meet you on the way to the mailbox. See you in a minute. Alright, so I guess I said I was going to bring the telehandler down. Well, in a manner of speaking, I am. I just realized I had another option up my sleeve. So, oh yeah, and our stuff has arrived. Very good. Very, very good. Let me see if I can't just swing around here. Like so. That ought to do us. Release the straps. Yeah. Telehandler are us. Oh, that's not going to do at all because I need to be able to get to the sides. But yep, you can see. Now, I'm not telling you what's in these crates. That's going to be a surprise for another day. But I wonder if I can pick them both up at the same time. Will the telehandler manage it? Oh yeah, piece of cake. And those guys left the gate open. I hate when they do that. Oh no, the telehandler is doing a bang-up job, let me tell you. Okay, there we go. We got that loaded. Now the next question I've got is, will this telehandler tow this piece of equipment for me? I hope so. And that's a negative, so I'm going to end up having to make 3 trips down here anyway, apparently. We've got a pin hitch back there, but it just doesn't want to hook up. So, well, this actually ends up being quite the logistical nightmare. And I'll tell you why. Because now I've got to find a way. Well, I can bring a tractor down and pull that back, but then I'm pretty much, well, no, yeah. I'll have to walk back down here. I'll have to walk back down here and get the telehandler and drive it back, because I need the telehandler to unload the trailer. Oh, well, I don't know that there was a better way anyway. I really just don't know that there was a better way. So when I get back, I'll grab the John Deere, drive down here, and anyway, what you were seeing back there, since I didn't bother to explain it, because I'm sitting here trying to think of what am I going to do to get this stuff back to the homestead. That is our new mower. I told you, there's so much bloody grass up here that, yeah, getting a mower, a bigger mower was going to be a necessity, and I found one. I found one that should do what we need it to do. So Um, I'll just have to go get it. So let me get this stuff back to the homestead, and I will see you at least when the mower's back. How about that? Talk to you in a minute. Alright, we got the mower back up here, but I'm actually starting to feel a little bad for the poor Ursus. I'm going to bring it out to play. We're going to give this mower a good shot, and you know what that means? That means that... well, it means with this mower, we ought to be able to cut enough grass to get that silage pit working for us, planning ahead. Because I'm going to get those cattle up here. They are coming. And I want to be prepped for them when they do. I need to pull up here and put some fuel in my tractor. It's starting to run awfully low. There we go. And that's why I keep those fuel barrels in the truck. Because I'm never going to crash and turn into a ball of flame. No, never. We think positively around the homestead. Absolutely positively positive. Or something. All right. Well, this thing is bigger than the tractor, but we're gonna give it the old college try. I believe in the Ursus. The Ursus can handle this. And we're just gonna mow up this area right here. We've got the power. Alright, we're going to drop this sucker down. Look at that. Look at that. So if you were unaware, this is a New Holland. It's called a haybine. I guess that's what, a combine for hay? Something like that. Now, we're not going to go anywhere fast with it, but one thing I like about it, it's got a nice sharp turn on it. You know, you can really pull it around and just swing it right back in behind you. And try not to run it into a tree while you're doing that. But it also turns itself. So see how it's swinging out to the other side of the tractor there? And then I could, once we get moving again, I could swing it right back in behind us. Like so. Now I'm completely off my track, but that's beside the point. And see, this is what I'm talking. Look how much bloody grass there is around here. I mean, I guess to some degree, it's what I've been saying all along. It's, this soil's been untouched for so long. It's had so much, pine needles and whatnot dropped into it, and basically turned into compost. That it's just good, dark, rich soil that anything will grow like crazy in. And apparently grass really likes it, so I'll take it. It's a keeper. Keep swinging. Keep swinging. There you go. And we're going to cut off in this direction. This is where I wanted to go the last time. Just get all the way up here. Around this edge. Yeah, we've gotten a little bit of everything in today. Mowing, fertilizing, driving really badly. I spend too much time looking behind me. That's the problem. Which you obviously knew already, but that's beside the point. But I guess on the plus side, we're never going to have a shortage of hay. Because we have enough grass to make hay for hundreds of heads of cattle. Hundreds. We're not too much farther to the end. Thought you might like a little better view of what this thing is doing. It's pretty slick though. I do like it. Yeah, I'm just going to finish up this area. We're going to collect this grass. We're going to make some silage today. See how that silage pit that I put in down there works out for us. I just realized something though. This might not fit. This might not fit through our gate. I might have to find another place to store it. But it's certainly going to be a lot easier to deal with this grass. You know, instead of doing it just a little bit every time I go by. I mean, this thing is just whacking out huge tracts of grass. Huge tracts of land. It's not exactly lightning fast, but alright, that'll do it. Let's go see if this thing will fit through the gate. I'm kind of curious about that now. I really don't think it will. It's certainly not going to fit in any of those sheds. It's not going to fit. Nope, no way. Well, we'll sort that out later. I guess we'll just have to. There's nothing to be had for it. Oh well. We'll just park it up right here. Let's grab the John Deere again. going to collect this grass. And I think pound for pound, the John Deere is going to do a better job than the Ursus on this one, just because collecting up all that grass is going to be heavy. And I gotta move the pickup. Well, I think that's about what we're going to get out of grass. That actually turned out just about right. Let's go check out our silage pit, shall we? Can't wait to see what happens with those potatoes. Alright, where am I? Well, I could get significantly more in there, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I think 19,000 liters that was in that trailer should be enough to get us started, right? So now all I should have to do is drive this tractor over it for a while. Oh yeah, this is packing it down really nicely, actually. Very nice indeed. I'll tell you what, though, it's no small feat getting over this pile. That's some rough driving right there. Make sure you got your back brace on. Well, looks like we're almost there. Almost there, and I think that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it just right. So we throw some plastic over this, and then I'll toss some tires on top to hold it down. And I think that's probably going to do it for this episode of Off the Grid. Man, we covered all the bases today. We got a lot done, and we had some fun. Got some new toys, lots of new toys, and we are making good progress. I want to thank you all for coming along for the ride. It's been fun. I always enjoy these episodes, and I know they're popular amongst my subscribers. If you did find the episode enjoyable, do me a favor and remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons down below. And until next time, take care.